Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we begin, we like to give all praise, all glory, all honor unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach Kodash.
Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing this doctrine in all sincerity and in truth. As always, we say Shalom unto the elect.
Shalom to the elect.
And there is your brothers here,
Maya Shala.
Isaiah, and we come here today to do a video on a little bit of education on the Lord's will be accomplished, and we are the prophets of doom. Because both of them will coincide in both of them now. Because I was going through YouTube today. I saw this. Let's see. But there's a video of John Hagee, and the title of the video is "To Save America, Let's Return to the Ten Commandments." Which I don't know how popular, if he's even popular, but my dad does watch him a lot on TV. So yeah.
Why a sermon on the Ten Commandments? Because only 5% of Americans can name 3 of the commandments. David said, "Thy word have I hidden in my heart that I might not sin against thee."
I like that. Thy word, which is the most high words, is hidden in his heart that he might not sin against thee, right? We had to find out, God, where's the word? The most high. Where's the most high word that we're supposed to hide in that, right?
Hidden in his heart means he memorized them.
Yeah, your heart in the Hebrew and your mind are the same spelling, which is lab. And so anytime you see in the scripture, you say my heart, like whatever I hid in my heart, I keep the saying in my heart, that means your mind. You have it recorded in your mind, saved in your mind, right?
And you go deeper into it too. It goes as well into inner man. So it's like the space in your head where everything that you care about is at the forefront. Is the word in the forefront of your mind or in your heart, your lab? Is it your inner man?
Which he just said, the words, the Lord's words. He basically said that in him, man.
Yeah, it's inside. That way he said, we all need to think about is the Lord word, right?
Knowing about the Ten Commandments and knowing the Ten Commandments are 2 different things. Why a sermon series on the Ten Commandments? Because the Ten Commandments hold the secret to America's survival as
10 Commandments.
I remember when you played that for me, I bought out. I said, what the fuck he talking about?
Which he say far more outrageous things than this. I was looking for a video we do. A video. It's when my father's watching this on cable TV now. So I was looking to see if they would extrapolate that clip.
If they clip it out.
So if they clip it out and if you could find it here, that I was looking at. But then I see this. I said, nah, this good. I'm sure this gonna be good enough. Sure this gonna be good enough. You hear what this man say, right? You play it back.
about the Ten Commandments and knowing the Ten Commandments are 2 different things. Why a sermon series on the Ten Commandments? Because the Ten Commandments hold the secret to America's survival.
Well, when you watch the Ten Commandments and you read the Ten Commandments, which you could get in Exodus 20, we won't go into it. I don't really wanted to extrapolate in this video. Is if you watch or read the Ten Commandments in Exodus 20th chapter, I believe you could also get in Deuteronomy the 5th chapter. Yeah, the 5th chapter or the 33rd chapter. Maybe it's the 5th. The 5th or the 3rd, either one. Exodus 20 and either Deuteronomy 5 or Deuteronomy 33, right? If you read that, that is the blueprint for America's destruction because they transgress every single one. Which we could do that video after. Another video we could do that video. Does America transgress the Ten Commandments? Which these guys aren't able to tell you that what the law is not bottled up in Ten Commandments. It is not. These Ten Commandments are part of the law. There's an entire chapter in the Bible written about the fornications, adultery, just one fornication. There are many other fornications which in the world is called them paraphilias. Correct when I say that paraphilia?
But it's called them paraphilia.
Right. Those are forms of fornication. Adultery is one. But America transgresses them all. Well, we continue.
As the land of the free and the home of the brave. All nations, the Bible says, all nations that forget God are turned into hell. And I suggest to you that our society is in a tailspin away from the principles of God. America is forgetting the God of the Bible.
Where I say is Deuteronomy 33 or Deuteronomy 5?
Yeah.
Is Deuteronomy 5?
Deuteronomy 5, can.
Right there, Deuteronomy
The
5.
33 is with the blessing of the
Blessing,
yeah,
right. I know you're saying thing, I say,
Yeah.
I know the blessing, thing. I look for it. Deuteronomy 5, Exodus 20, then you get the 10 Commandments.
Socialism and communism are strangling democracy in America. What would America be like if we obeyed the Ten Commandments?
That can't happen.
Right, so we get enough. I want them freaking...
Salaki, no game of Sunday that America is the one place where can't obey the 10 Commandments. Come on, if you can pull it's Revelation 17. You know how. Give me some more, boy. Verse 4.
Is Revelation 17.
So not to cut you off, but just to read this before I get it, right? Is in fact it's coming later. Go ahead.
There's Revelation 17 and 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, which this woman is America, right? And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth.
Boom. So we say what would happen if America obeyed the 10 Commandments? They fucking can't.
They were not founded on obeying the 10 Commandments.
Come
You say
on.
there's a tailspin away, they done it. Since America was founded, they were already there. There was never godly people and then descended into man as the Israelites. That's the Israelites. America was ungodly people and just going further and further and further into ungodliness.
Yeah.
Which I wanted to pull this precept here because what we pull out here for is these people is not bad. Because they Jeremiah 23 and verse 1. Because the title of this video is The Lord's Will and
the prophets
are doomed. Because this man is a false.
How you start the video talking about these are the two ideas we get based off that little clip in your day. One, what is the true will of the Lord? Is it to save America or save sinners?
Can America even be saved?
Nah, we know that. And then what? This peace preaching these Christians like to come with. Peace. Wait, I'll get something for you on that.
Say peace when there is no peace?
Yeah, peace and safety is all looking for the believers.
But I'm not read first, sorry.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastors, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit you upon the evil of your doing, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And another one here, which this one lovely. Jeremiah 20. So, yeah, Jeremiah 28 and verse 9. Select Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So when you're reading through the Bible and the first chapter of many books, that's when the Lord called prophets to come and accomplish Lord's ministry, right? So it starts up with Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel.
Ooh, I find it true. Good.
Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Hosea, Amos, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Zephaniah, Zechariah, all these guys, when you start off with them, most of the time in the first chapter, they just do what? The Lord does send them a commission and tell them what? Speak the words that I tell you. Speak the words that I say unto thee. Take the words that I just as we tell Ezekiel, eat the scroll that thou findest and prophesy unto my children as well.
So like even when you read somebody chapters, they could say what the word of the Lord came unto me saying.
Right.
So them not speaking their own words, they're speaking the words of the Lord.
Right. So does John Hagee's words line up with the word of the Most High?
It's
looking so bad because go ahead.
I saw me at Jeremiah 6 and from verses 13.
So I'm convert Jeremiah 6 and 13.
Right. For from the least of them even unto the greatest of them everyone is given to covetousness, and from the prophet even unto the priest everyone dealeth falsely.
Because these guys are set it up in the ear to the war.
You see,
lead the masses of people because that is not masses of people, the congregation. Because the pastor is the head of the Christian church. Calling themselves priests, which they don't even understand what a priest is. They are the head of the church, right? These guys, how you say, have been set it up to feed these people knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But what they now say in Jeremiah 6 and 13, even from the prophet, even unto the priest, everyone deal falsely. Based on what's taking place in the world right now and the words of the Most High, would you say that John Hagee speaking the words of the Most High?
I can't say that.
Can't say that.
I know it has some men, Apostle Taha, Apostle Gaba, Apostle Ariamlab, Apostle Raka.
You know the apostles' doctrine. You know that?
Yeah, I know it has some heads down here in the local camp, you know that, Big Brother Bara, Brother Kalab, Brother Nagad, Kamya, etc. Brother Kwana, I know some names of some men I believe to be the prophets of the Lord, and them in speaking peace and safety. If you could continue the precept, because the point right there in Jeremiah 6 and 14. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, when there is no peace.
So what he doing is he pacifying the public.
Wait as prophesy unto us sweet things.
Yes.
Them don't want to hear the humor. Ezekiel 2. Go to verse 9. The point is in 10.
9, 10, yeah.
But I don't know where you can read from. Read from 9 and see
9 is 9.
9, yeah. Go from 9.
It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 9 and Salakia chapter 2 and verse 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. Which, this is the Bible he's speaking about.
Right.
And there was written there in lamentations and mourning and woe.
Boom. Lamentations, mournings, and woes. This book full of it. Full of it. How it is. You's a prophet of the Lord, and you not prophesying about the doom and gloom that is set to come upon the earth.
Because, the Lord is loving. We're not going to sit down and pretend to say some granny mafia and out of fucking key just itching to kill our man. Not Pablo Escobar. You understand?
Worse
Even
than
so,
that.
I know,
He
but
fucking
no, but what I mean,
so like he blessing worse than Escobar.
but he's not a man who just all war, but it's not all love now, yeah. And that is what John Henry, man, you know. He go sit down and say all that about America and never tell you well, is he grimy end of a space like that.
So like it is the Lord is a power of duality, which is Sirach 42 and 24, big brother, but I love to pull it out. All things are double paid. Paid.
So
After that,
42 and verse 24.
yeah, go ahead.
It's 42 and 24. All things are double one against another, and he had made nothing imperfect. One thing established the good or another, and who shall be filled with below and is going nice. That is a bit.
So that he had made nothing imperfect. When I go into the term perfect, what it means whole. The word, the Lord Himself, if He make everything, Deuteronomy 32 and 39 Bible Kasha. If the Lord make everything, if the Lord a false balance is abomination to the Lord, and He make everything, and He made nothing imperfect, everything is whole, and it have evil in the earth. Come on, the Lord responsible for that. How it is use a prophet of the Lord and you not prophesy about the doom and gloom that He set in the earth. Deuteronomy 32, 39.
Deuteronomy 32 and verse 39.
Right.
See now that I, even I, am He,
Right.
and there is no power with me.
Yeah.
I kill and I make alive. So you see the duality there. He just put to that and raise up. He just put in the grave and bring out the wound. I wound and I heal. He just cut and he just make it whole again. He go break your bone and heal it back up.
Right.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So what perfect duality? He wounds, He heals, He kills, He makes alive. What Amos 3 and 6 say? Shall there be evil? You wanna hear it? Go ahead.
Love that scripture. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Salah, go ahead.
I read it as Salah.
Yeah.
The Amos 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem shall not done it?
The Lord responsible for everything good and bad that goes on in the earth. He ordains it. So my thing is this: how it is use a prophet of the Lord, and you speaking about the impending doom that is coming to our big brother, Naga like to say, a city near you. But a new comment a city near you. I believe it's that you say, but I could be wrong. But something near you and it's a Messiah. We're talking about the Lord is
And I
Exodus.
just
So like give us Exodus 15 and 3. The Lord is not this gentle Jesus meek and mild bullshit.
Because remember, you reckon upon, you see the thought that come to your mind when you think about a name?
Right.
Because with the name, and I go into the word name and
The Greek is onoma.
And it's the thought or thing which is invoked upon hearing, remembering, listening.
What is arousing the mind from hearing the name?
When you think about Jesus Christ, you
don't feel like I'm coming to the coffee that I saw.
Because the true God of the Bible is Yahweh Hashem.
The true God of the earth.
And the earth, the Bible, the universe, everything. Since we've been hearing about this guy, it's nothing but here we're going on. Yeah, we've had a good time since Kingdom coming, but before that, we hear more lamentation more than I'm good, and we hear that. Telling you, sure about that. When he was in the world, no other God ever hear about to tell you, hey, he told me to kill off this amount of people. He killed this amount of people. He will kill this amount of people. He currently killing this amount of people. You know, hearing about that. He using a man to put curses and cheering for 2 sheep. They say, come out and he never had the right day. And never hear about that. When he was in the world, not hear about that. Because when you think about, because the world as they say the world they say that there's the brothers and them in Genesis say there's ignorantly called Yahweh God.
Right.
Ignorantly called God. When you think of the word God or the name God, which God is just a title anyway, But the feeling which is arousing your mind when you hear the name God anywhere is not something, it's not power that can, drill out the place. Mash up the place in that never come to mind. Right.
So if you could read that Exodus 15 and 3.
In the Exodus 15 and verse 3, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is his name.
So, give me Revelation 19 and 12 now, Bible Pusher. Or Revelation 19, 11, Salakia. So we understand Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Well, is his son in that same likeness and stead? Yes, he is. It says in the scripture, says, when you see the Father, when you see me, you see the Father. I and my Father are one.
Make a scripture in Malachi 3 and 6.
I am the Lord, I change not.
Therefore, the sons of Jacob are not consumed. Like it in Hebrews with Yahushai, with it. Yahushai the same yesterday, today, and forever. Well, where's that? We the vibration then pushing. Explain. Where's the vibration then pushing? Come now explain the vibration. Most High, he Father pushing. Where Yahushai pushing? There's Revelation 19 and 11. I saw heaven opened and a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
These men is the two greatest warriors that have ever lived. Nobody can kill more people than them, and nobody going to. So my thing is this: how are you a prophet of the Lord and you not prophesying about the wonderful acts of destruction that pertain to the Lord, that he is responsible for? As we just read in Amos 3 and 6, what shall there be evil in his city, and the Lord had not done it? What you talking about? Give me Jeremiah 28. Yep, the book of Jeremiah chapter 28, and reading from verses 8. Yes, so Jeremiah 28, reading from verses 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh Shai had truly sent him. In a different translation, you want it? I'll get it in GNT. Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah 28 and reading from verses 7. But listen to what I say to you and to the people. The prophets who spoke long ago, before my time and yours, predicted that war, starvation, and disease would come to many nations and powerful kingdoms. But a prophet who predicts peace can only be recognized as a prophet whom the Lord Yahweh had truly sent when that prophet's predictions come true.
So what? These guys who prophesy on peace, we looking like we had an entire time of peace. With the Lord determination, we done.
No, we reaching.
What the Lord wanna do, eh?
Because there are points I want to make.
Because like as we make mention in the start of the video, we saying the words that the Lord, the Most High gave you. Which is the Most High want to be done with it, eh?
There is Zephaniah chapter 3 and reading from verses 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
What you want to do?
To rise up to the prey.
Right.
For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Sure. What do you want to do? The whole earth. That gathering of the nations, you see, not taking place, America, the way we could find headlines the same way. Israel trying to draft America into that war. Why? Because as pursuant to Revelation 17 and 17 and Proverbs 21 and 1. The heart and the king is in the hands of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
In the hand, what the Lord want to do now is set up all these nations to make them war against each other. To kill off each other.
Ooh, I know how that precept. Right there, go ahead.
Right, the culmination of the Lord is to bring these people all into one place to judge them all and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
That is what the Lord want to do. He still the six on. But TV 16 times that night, but that guy, he trying to draft a plan to fix this bitch with a bam Jeremiah. It's 50 and 9, but you would have healed, but take bam
Who?
for. Yeah, that.
Listen.
Yeah.
Go
You
ahead.
got with the piece of that, I'll pull that after. You got it.
Because after I bring this precept and the brother bring this precept he have here, it have a very important point I wanna make. I wanna extrapolate in this video here, what we wanna get into. The Jeremiah 30 and verses 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The Lord Salak, just to remember the lesson of this video, right? The name or what we title in this video is What is the Will of the Lord, right? That could go into a plethora of topics we could get into. Whether it is the will of the Lord is for the word to go out into all the ends of the earth, the will of the Lord is for all the sheep to hear his voice, the will of the Lord is to gather the elect from all nations and save them, whoever they may be. Abaratazar, you listen to two of them right here. Save the elect from the destruction that he's about to bring in the earth. The will of the Lord is to turn all our we, the whole nation of Israel, into immortal gods. Blah, blah, blah. But where's the will of the Lord as we want to get into in this video? The will of the Lord is destruction.
Which also is in that time of great perplexity we are about to live in, because time in that time in use. He not answer that. He Jacob's trouble upon you know that. He could tell you that. When food prices gonna freaking plummet, motherfucker just got
no plummet, kick up. The stocks gonna crash or plummet, or money gonna plummet, but the food prices gonna kick up.
Yeah, sell that. Money, yeah, sell that. Tawala. Food prices gonna raise fucking up. The rate, the lowest rate of minimum wage in the country is 17.50 as a bag of freaking bread.
Oh, you
18 loaves of bread.
making 18 slices, not loaves, slices.
Tawala.
Every hour you work right now as a minimum wage worker in China, and you making enough to buy a bag of bread, 18 slices of bread.
And the bags of bread worth more. You want to sit down there and tell me you're our slaving for these fuckers with African a bag of bread and that bitch going on double, triple,
and then
quadruple, and you want to sit down here and tell me about keeping, because that time for that done, man.
America, they're too far gone.
Let me get this piece before you continue.
I know you want to think. I just want to make the point before you bring it in. Again, leading back now to the question, which is the title of the video, right? What is the will of the Lord? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verses 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Salakia, just to pull it on the screen here. Salakia 7 and 43. Right.
Your whole 9 on 1.
Yep. But the day was 2nd Ezra 9 and 1?
Yeah, all it after.
Yeah. 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verses 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. The Lord's plan, Salak. The Lord's, I try to remember the word as I say at the title of the video. What is the will? The Lord's will is to bring about the end of this time through destruction. Through what? Lamentations, mournings, and woes.
And what? There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, and reading from verses 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am power, and there is none like me. I am power, and there is none like. Salak, I'll read over. Isaiah chapter 46 and verses 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am power, and there is none else. For I am power, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, the scripture calling the ancient days. Job says days cannot be measured nor numbered.
He exists without time and he made time.
Right.
Right.
From ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So what we seeing here, what is his counsel? What has he devised? What is his pleasure?
This bitch to fuck up. Not the whole world to blow that bitch to fuck up.
To strike the zone.
If you say, well,
Do it, visit.
shall send arrows into all the world.
Go ahead.
Shall send his arrows of indignation into all the earth, and none shall return void.
It is about the time when the Lord will begin to visit the world that He made. That the Lord's will is to visit this place again.
And how the Lord does come and visit people. Like Psalms 9 and 16, the Lord is known. Because Pharaoh didn't know him. Pharaoh they just nobody had charge. And they just nobody had charge. But they how washing no charge. Pharaoh didn't know till what he come and execute judgment. How you feel this place going on again? But the precept may now paraphrase it. But I add this precept on there is Jeremiah 51 and 9.
Oh, Salak. Oh, yeah, Salak. The second is just. Oh, you know, Salak.
Jeremiah 51 and 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heavens, and is lifted up even unto the skies. So that bitching, that a time passed for that, brother. Or you always never, for us to begin, there's no forgiveness for Esau anyway. I agree with it, no forgiveness for Esau. But, or you don't have, how you say, the gates of repentance to that place closed. That bitch couldn't, it was never open. It was never open for that place. That place judgment was written from the beginning. 2000, if you want to see the exact time, if you want exact pen to paper date, it's 2025 years ago. No? When John Nigga casted that are part of this world. I think it was in 80, 80, 82, 83, 80. You know. From that time till now, so you do that quick math say 25, 1968 years ago, when your judgment was penned on paper in Hebrew, translated into the Greek, translated to the English we have now. But it's never going to live. That bitch was never going to be great again. It was great, you know.
Like this Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
It was great, but now that judgment reached unto the heavens. And cup grand freaking tip over and pour on that bitch head when you have TV show. Or it have nothing saving that bitch. Nothing. But you could do this, you could you down and close it to the side and have
some more precepts just extrapolate on some here. This second is just 9 and 1 with the brother I wanted. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Measure thou the time, right? Diligently in itself.
And how we just do that through the prophecies.
Right.
Tracking what stage we in the prophecies right now. Right? And when thou see is part of the signs past.
So part of the prophecies gone.
Right. Which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, so when part pass and we in part right now, hey yo, shit part too now.
Right, so talking about how it is the Most High does visit the earth.
He gonna come, not the Most High in terms of Yahweh, let him come in here, sorry. But when I say visit, he visits with what? The lamentation morning was the plagues, the pestilences, the tornadoes, the earthquakes, the volcanic eruptions, and all the other judgments in the earth where he could exact any way he pleased. That's how the Lord judges, or visits, sorry, with judgment. And then the sun gonna come off the back of that, which is immediately after the tribulation of those days. Then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man coming in heaven with power and with glory. Right? So the Most High gonna visit with the judgments, and then his son coming right after to save the elect and continue blazing to what? Establish the government. But what is the will of the Lord as it pertains to all these things that are speaking about here? As we read in the second Ezra 7 and 43, but the day of doom, right? The day of doom is also known as what? Judgment day, but where's? No, you're saying it, but God, give me one more guess. The day of doom. The day what? The day of the Lord. This the day of doom, or the period of time in which the Lord is sending doom, gloom, the lamentation, mournings and woes, is his day, right?
When I go into the word day, it just mean a little day.
Right.
It's not just one day or that it's gonna take place, it's a period of time. Right.
Some precepts said back speaking about this day of doom, right? There's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verses 15. And if you have the Bible right there, so right, so you just flipped the book of Ezekiel 12 and read from verse 23. And I'm done here, right? There's Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord, which is that same day of doom what Ezra's talk about, same day, that day is great, so there is none like it, what Jeremiah talk about, and we can get some other precepts or other prophets with a preference talking about the day of the Lord. The day of the Lord and the day of doom is the same day. The day of judgment, which is the year of his redeem, all them things talk is the same day. There's Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Right?
Wait, where's the precept?
Isaiah, so Ezekiel 12 from 23.
Ezekiel 12 and verse 23.
Right?
Tell them therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai power.
Tell them therefore, thus say it. Salak, you want to pull it here too, so the watchers or the viewers could see as well. 12 and verses 23. Salak is 22. Read from 22.
There is I read from 21. Ezekiel 12 and 21.
Right.
And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man,
Right.
what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel,
Right.
saying the days are
What
prolonged?
the fuck these niggas really saying, boy, in my land, boy? It take him long, what take him long?
And amongst the circumcised today, them who are the wisdom knowledge and understanding about Shai know that there's Israelites. When I wisdom knowledge and understanding about Shai, them just know there's Israelites. Alazar from near my Sakari camp, right? You fucking saying it's 1,000 years we are here again?
That's what I wanted to bring up, because again, it is the prophets are doomed. The prophets are doomed. Speaking about, the doomsday prophets, or as Trump say as well, the perennial prophets of doom. We talk about them same prophets in Jeremiah 27. What I read is 27.
28 and 8.
Right. Talk about the prophets of all that prophesied against many great kingdoms, blah, blah, blah. These men, the day of the Lord is near. Right, the day of the Lord is near. So obviously the prophets of the Lord will be saying that the day of the Lord is near. They should be. Obadiah just said, Obadiah 1 and 15, for the day of the Lord is near, and it shall come down upon all the heathen. So my question is this: how is it then that this Alazar fella, dude, whoever he is, coming here now and saying that we have 1,000 years left here? Them fucking mad.
Our precept for that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 2 Peter 3 and verse starting from verse 2.
Right?
That we may be mindful of this. I'll read from verse 1. 2 Peter 3 and verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Ezra, what am I speaking about? And of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts,
Big stupid fucking assholes.
and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. For this they are willingly ignorant of that by the word of power the heavens of old and the earth standing out of water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. So them walking after the own lust, saying what? Here we're going on. This ain't really happening.
So
They have
like,
1,000 fucking
so
years again.
to why that's a reference on the flood and the thing, because that was a crucial part when you was, discussing who we were going into tonight, right? That was a crucial part that I have in my mind. When I talk about in Genesis 4, where it's 4, right? It's in the world was wicked and corrupt in the sight of the Lord. 6 and 4.
6
Yeah, I don't want to butcher it, go ahead.
let's see.
I think you gotta jump down.
Right, there is 6 and 11.
Right.
The earth was also corrupt before the Lord, and the earth was filled with violence.
I know the state of the earth today and it's only going to get worse.
And power looked upon the earth, and
Right.
behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
Right.
And power said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before
The
me.
what?
The end of all flesh is come before me.
Go ahead.
For the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
Boom. So last time the earth was in the state it's in now, the Lord decided I done with this shit. I'm gonna fuck everybody up. Noah say it. Noah tell everybody what it is he was going to do. So if the earth now in the state that it was in Noah time and it reach in there and it can't get worse,
It done worse.
then may I ask you a question? How are you a prophet? Noah was a prophet. How are you a prophet? And you are not
Of the Lord.
Of the Lord. And you were sent by the Lord. And you not speaking about the doom, gloom, the lamentations, mournings and woes that is to come. When the last time the earth was in the state it was in like that, the Lord
Destruction,
destroyed everybody and only saved 8 people. What are you talking about? The day of the Lord. The healing is the day of doom. So if you see prophet, you hardly be talking about that.
Yeah, I'm finished. I'll finish Ezekiel, get him as in the days of Noah. Yeah, I shall say.
Oh.
Yeah,
So like when you done thing, I 2 last research and then thing.
I can
From verse
right, 22, yeah. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? We go Habakkuk 6. We get that. You had a
far point in time.
We get that. I have to come.
So lucky.
Yeah, okay.
I have a cook too.
No.
Let's look into it. So like,
yeah. But yeah. Right. Yeah, Habakkuk 2 and verse. Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right.
And the Lord Yahweh said unto me, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Right. So these prophecies.
And make it plain so all those could understand again.
Right. So explain what it is you see here, which is what the prophets doing in this day and time right now, guys.
That he may run that readeth it. For the vision
and
is
so you run and do what? Run and tell everybody else.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
It is yet for an appointed time. It is in Ecclesiastes, I believe it's 3. And the first verse, so like it's slipping my mind.
For there's a time and a season under the sun for everything.
Right. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but the point still there. Everything have its set time and season.
Which
in fact, we could even read that one too.
I think I think it has some in second, it's just 5, but we see the sturdy times.
There's Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. And then jumping down to verses. That's all. Right. Verses 3. A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. We enter into the time of killing right now, the time of judgment. So it is verse 4. A time to weep and a time to a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. We are into a time with weeping and mourning. Which is the Lord said there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Which is again that Jeremiah 30:6. Wherefore do I see every man on it with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail? What kind of peace is that? I know peace. What are you talking about? What days are you think coming? We don't have. We said is 1,000. He said, boy. These people, these.
The second is just 4.
And these men do not understand what is going on. We don't have time. Me and Canada, what I do have to do on it. We have but a short time. Waiting now, we don't have much time. Wait is the doomsday clock is 59 seconds till midnight.
50.
No, 59. I don't know if it's up to date time, but at the time that I recorded, when we do that video, it was 59 seconds.
And it's 5 really, and truly. T minus 5. I don't dream with that.
You dream? Oh, yeah.
I dream with that. It's 5 literally. I had a dream of saying 5 seconds, and I rush and man press a button. Literally.
What's that now, right?
They do have a cook 2 and 3 for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak.
But at the end it shall speak.
And not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And to precept that the second is just 4 until the 7.
That's all.
Second is just 4 until the 7, eh? Go ahead. Right, there's I'll start from 33. The second is just 4 and 33. Then I answered and said, how and when shall these things come to pass? Wherefore our years few and evil. And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the Most Highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him. For thou hast much exceeded, which this one here cuts me once you want to hasten it too early. And when we're really insecure, I'm cut the ones who want to say it is prolonged.
Yeah, so that duality that again that same Sirach 42:24.
Because what?
Double one against another.
Because it's just wanted the time to come quickly, but the angels say, hey, well, this time is for the end. But even Habakkuk was asking about when. He says, don't try to wait for it, because at the end they go come.
That's why he say I will stand upon my watch, because he's watching and waiting.
So what? We in the end now, so we can't come and prolong it now that we in this very set time in which it will be accomplished. And I'm lining up. There's hasten above the Most Highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded. Did not the souls also of the righteous while being in their bodies ask questions about these things, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the harvest of our reward? And unto these things Jeremiel the archangel gave them answer and said, when among you the number of the seed will be fulfilled. For power had weighed the time upon a scale, and measured the years with a measure, and diligently counted the days, and will change nothing until the previously designated measure is fulfilled. So we're not going to speed up or
So what
slow
precept was that, you know?
37.
Oh, right, go ahead.
What
It's
the
a-
bloody hell?
It's saying something. I reading and saying that saying something different.
Wait, like, so, I'm so lucky to the ones reading because it's you. I ain't Jeremiel. I reading what?
Nah, it's the same. Just now.
36.
Yeah, it's
It's
the same.
you, I dread. The transition we have here calling him Jeremiel. And then and as I say on the phone screen we have it calling him
Uriel. So is that different translation?
I
So
don't,
like,
we go read the two transitions, and I'll read the one on the screen. By measure had he measured the times, and by number had he numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. And in this translation we have here, it says what? For power has weighed the time. I like this translation.
I like
here.
that one. Yes,
I like this one a lot.
I like
For
that
power
one.
has weighed the time upon a scale,
Mhm.
and measure the years with a measure, and diligently counted the days, and will change nothing until the previously designated measure is fulfilled.
Boom. So nothing can go down until everything had to go down. We're talking about a rush nothing.
And now that we
Simple.
now that we in the end, what
can't-
Peter and them was doing, they must hasten the time to come because we in the end. And so like in the end, we say we can shorten the days, so the time's coming faster, faster, and faster, and faster. How we could solve that?
So same thing. So what? We can't rush the brush, but we can't slow it down when it going like
We
that.
had to
So
go.
how our game is it 1,000 years? What kind of doomsday prophet do it?
No, because what? I have to say what we can't rush the brush, not slow it down. We have to do it according to what? The Most High say. So the Most High says time to hasten. We in the days we hasten. So we are the hasten.
It's time for weeping and mourning.
Yeah,
No more joyful laughter and saying time for that done.
Yeah,
It
so
is-
guys, if spirit we are again, we can't freaking come and say, hey, we're going on 1,000 years and we're home.
So like what my big brother and God does what he say. We just here to say thus says the Lord.
Yeah, we just here to say, thus said the Lord. If you are true prophet of the Lord, thus said the Lord. And if you say, thus said the Lord, and in 1,000 years in the same breath, you ain't lying. You ain't making no sense.
You ain't making no fucking sense. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I go back to the Ezekiel now.
Nah, just have two precepts here to think.
The Ezekiel 12. Go back at 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them, therefore, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shai power, I will make this proverb to cease. Saying that Titus 1 and 10, whose mouths must be stopped, these men will shut the fuck up. And they shall no more use it a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
Days are at hand, we in the time now.
That would say there too?
No, I just.
No, I mean, no, that would say, I'll put Ezekiel 12, I'll make sure it's not the whole thing is a different translation.
No, that's the correct thing. That is the correct thing.
Can.
That,
Yeah, it's just the apocrypha, the front can, yeah. For there shall be no more any vain vision, no flattering divination within the house of Israel, no more vain meaning pointless, right? So no more vision of 1,000 years to come. That vain, because
eventually
that pointless.
Yeah, no, wait till when it says there shall be no more. Why? Because it go wait till the effect of every vision, we gotta make it plain upon tables. It's going to be very apparent who was the prophets at doom and who was the Lord's prophets, and which prophecies was being prophesied by which men more was actually coming to pass, and who we actually gonna be living in according to who the Lord telling them then. And then there are some men in Jacob's trouble
He can take all them out. That 1,000 years, them in and say that shit in Jacob Shovel.
Well, man, dead.
Maybe. If them live through Jacob
Still
Shovel,
dead.
you're sure them in talking 1,000 years. If them talking that still,
No, them not be talking that, and then them just getting lined up to get sap up for my child. So them not dead.
no,
them not-
ultimately they're gonna die, but still, them in I'm talking that shit in Jacob Shovel. The whole congregation and start up and watch them and say, fuck them, you know, saying, right, all of you,
them
shit,
not dead too.
Yeah, right.
They,
But it's the blind, they
Both shall fall into a ditch, can. They, verse 25, for I am the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord Yahweh Shai power.
And your days, which is the days now.
Son of man, Selak, again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision he seeth is for many days to come.
Where's my Ezekiel? The Lord tell Ezekiel the same thing, but that's the same shit that man saying.
And he prophesied of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, said the Lord Yahweh Shai.
It is in the Matthew 6, the other one palad. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Everything going on in the earth and going on in the heavens, all according to the Lord will, as we read in Isaiah 46 and 10. My counsel shall stand, I do all my pleasure. There's Isaiah chapter 13. I'm going to read. I'm going to read from verses
Isaiah
13. I'm going to read from verses. We could read from verse 1 sir. Nah, not it. We're going to read it. Even from verses 5. Read from verses 5.
Isaiah 13 and 5, they come from a far country.
Let's put it on the screen, so Isaiah 13 and 5. Yeah.
They come from a far country, from the end of heaven. Even the Lord Yahweh Shai, the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Holy, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint and every man's heart melt, and they shall be afraid.
Salak. They're reading and Salak, I ain't really breaking down to the point on
the plain, if you ask me.
Yeah, but just the point on the stress on, if you can read back from verses 6, right?
Holy, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai.
Holy, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is at hand. So it coming quickly, and holy for that day. So the day which is behold the day of the Lord is a day of gloom, darkness and not light. Woe to them that desires the day of the Lord. It says, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. The day, what is the will of the Lord? Destruction. What is he say? I will sweep it to the bosom of destruction. With a nuke. What are you talking about? 1,000 years for what? The weapons of the Lord indignation. The mustering of the host of the battle. The weapons of the we talk about in Jeremiah 50 and 25. All that here. How you have 1,000 years again?
Actually, the Lord talking shit now.
It is
I'm telling you, the Lord word going forth and accomplishing what it has
that which it's set out to do.
How you trying to say, man?
Good. In fact, so like when we don't read it, we could close it on precept. That one and the one which the Lord is not a man shall like Numbers 23:19. We could go there to finish after that. If you could continue. Verse 7.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as women, so that they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Which is wherefore do I say every man with his hands on his right?
They shall be amazed one at another, their faces shall be as flames.
Verse 9. Verse 9 to kill it off.
Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem shall cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
There's Isaiah 34 and reading from verses 1. If I could take it on the screen, please. Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, indignation is righteous anger, is upon all nations, and its fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them, he had delivered them to the slaughter. Jumping down, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And if you read this in the NLT, Isaiah 34 and 8 in the NLT, for it is the day of the Lord's revenge, the year when Edom will be paid back for all it did to Israel. Boom.
Yeah, the numbers.
Yeah, I had the numbers here. So boom.
I go with the Isaiah after and go close.
What is the will of the Lord? Destroy them. Sacrificing Bozrah. Blaze everything. Anything move there.
Right.
That is the will of the Lord. It's not 1,000 years we live and hope that Esau and kill you off, and then the Lord decide to come and live. That is madness. And we pass the point and no return at this point. So what the fuck are you even talking about? Your head fucking shaking. These Numbers 23 and verse 19.
If them could have repent, then the gates are repent and close.
Boom, long time.
Right.
Numbers 23 and verse 19. Power, Salakia. Hold on, the screen.
Salakia. Right.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? So it's something like wherever he said gonna go down, the way he talking. Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he hath blessed, and I cannot reverse it. You cannot turn back the Lord's word or his will.
And
You're not
it's
strong enough to do that. That is fucking madness.
And he say, you receive the commandment to bless, and he shall bless you. So what when he send out the commandment to destroy? We see into Ezekiel 9 and 4. Ezekiel 9. We see into that chapter. What when he send out the commandment to destroy? So what them go against you?
The angels who don't
As
transgress
you
the word.
them go against you. Come on.
And I ain't go down yet. So when them days gonna come 1,000 years? Wait say set up in that same prophecy, set a mark upon the men and the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, right? But the sighing and crying going down now. So how we had to wait 1,000 years? That don't making no sense.
Is Isaiah 9. So like Isaiah 55 and 9. I'll start at 8. Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, Neither your ways, my ways, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
So he don't think like we, and we can't really think like he.
Mhm.
Not right now.
Mhm.
It is the brothers as always say talking about the judgment of the nations, right? We not as vexed with them as we should be,
Mhm.
because it's impossible to be as vexed with them. The Lord is who really vexed with them. We just kind of pissed off. But the Lord,
Mhm.
with is that indignation, that fire, the Lord is who had that, and that is what coming. Go ahead.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways,
Right.
and my thoughts higher than your
So,
thoughts.
so what is a great gulf fixed between how it is we does operate and how it is the Lord does operate. So what? Wait, to show the example of that, right? It is as he explained the great gulf fixed between he and man.
Mhm.
What he say about he words now?
For as the rain cometh down,
Mm-hmm.
and the snow from heaven, and return not thither, but water the earth, and make it to bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Mm-hmm. So he just likened his word to short things. Rain coming down and not going back up. Snow falling
and not going back up.
What?
And when it touch you going, it's short of water.
So like I some here they Jeremiah 31 and 35. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which giveth the sun for a light by day. Also like a point,
Yeah.
they Jeremiah 31 and 35. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, say the Lord. Again, rhetorical question. Is a trick question. Them ordinances can't depart from the Lord. He make them. So just like how these ordinances can depart, it's the same thing like with the rain and the snow. That rain made to fall.
Mhm.
It ain't made to jump.
So all of that mean what?
He would just as sure as the ordinances, and the ordinances show.
His ordinances is his will. The
What?
ordinances go back into order.
We are I'm given a command. So he command things, and when he command things, it not
It
out
ain't,
of order.
it ain't cease yet. So since the sun ain't stop shining, moon ain't stop shining, stars ain't stop shining, rain ain't stop falling, snow ain't stop falling.
and when it fall, it's not going back where it comes from.
So them things could stay, but when we say lamentation more and wood is a problem. But
That
fuck all
gonna
over
change.
here, boy.
That mad thing, man.
Fuck all over here, boy. But you know, Lord will this video was edifying.
And that you were edified.
You know, in conclusion, we like to say, Kal halal Yamla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rucha Kodash. You know, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing this doctrine in all sincerity and truth, and for giving us this doctrine in all sincerity and truth. As always, we say Shalom unto the elect.
Mm-hmm.
This was-
Shalom to the elect.
This was the brothers
Maya Sha'ala.
and Isaiah.
Until next time we say
Shalom.